Right guys, so we've got another project car for the channel.
Oh, hell no!
It is a salvage, or should I say non-salvage, that will make sense shortly. High mileage, Audi A3 diesel auto, alright? In this video we're going to do the usual stuff. We're going to go through walk-arounds, go through HPI, do draggy times as well, because I'm curious to see what it does 70 mile an hour in. But more importantly, I want to tell you the story behind this car and talk to you about who I bought it off, how it come about, and what I'm planning to do with it. So here we go then, Audi A3 5-door 1.6 diesel automatic. What a great car. Like, don't matter who you are, pretty much every one of us has gone through a stage in our life where we've wanted one of these cars, whether you're a mum, a granddad, a bloody roadman, a gangster, whoever you are, yeah? This is a proper cool car. It's black as well, which is nice, and it is actually an S-Line as well, which is also very nice. Now, I bought this car off of one of my subscribers yesterday. His name was Wakas, right? And the story behind this car is he took it to another car buying company. Won't say the name, but you probably feel free to have a guess in the comments below what the name of the car buying company is. But they're a competitor to my company, the Car Buying Shop. Obviously, if you do want to sell your car, by the way, just visit thecarbuyingshop.com. And they are very reasonable. Yeah, that's where you want to go if you want to sell your car. Now this car books at somewhere near £7,500, right? It's done 115,000 miles, but it is supposedly salvaged. I say supposedly salvaged, it's actually not.
What?
I've HPI'd it, it's HPI clear. But when they took it to the other car buying company, they noticed that this whole side has been resprayed. And yeah, they admit it. This whole side of this car has been resprayed, right? You can see the paint is a bit rough. It ain't an amazing job. Whoever done it deserves a slap on the wrist. There's a Mini going off for an MOT there. The wing, the door, the rear quarter, the bonnet as well. I don't know if you can see that very well through the lens. I think you will. Front bumper, it's all had paint. It ain't the most amazing job in the world, but it's all right, yeah? The bottom line is, it's a HPI clear car, and it is an S-Line 5-door automatic diesel Audi A3. And they offered, you ready for the drum roll offer now? The price that they got offered for this car, on the assumption that it could be categorised, was £1,900, guys. £1,900. Now, understandably, Wakas, my customer, was a bit disappointed with his offer, so he's come all the way down from Birmingham and said to me, Calvin, are you interested in buying my A3? And the answer to that is obviously, of course I am. Now, Wakas and his mate are they're actually car traders, right? So straight away they pulled up, they've got a non-categorized car, although it's whatever, however you want to call it. They're car traders, and I'm like, boys, why do you not want to sell this car yourselves? And they were like, because we don't offer finance. And I thought, okay, fair enough. And as I got to chatting to these guys, got to know them, they are proper sound guys. Got on with them really well. We'll find out for certain shortly. Like, we'll go for a little drive and make sure they definitely ain't stitched me up. But I don't think they've stitched me up. I've driven it already. I drove it when I bought it yesterday, and it's a decent car. Now, we've done a deal at £4,500, right? I don't care. That is an absolute bargain for £4,500. They were honest with me. They told me it's had the accident down that side. They've repaired it themselves. The insurance companies, no insurance companies got involved, so it is definitely not categorised. But they've been brutally honest and said that this is what they've been told by the other car buying company. So they wanted to pass that information back on to me, which is brilliant, right? So I looked over the car, took it for a drive, and it does everything as it should. So from my point of view, for £4,500, I thought this is a bloody brilliant car. Now, the plan for this car is, like every other car on the channel, is I want to do a little bit of a project on it, yeah? It needs tidying up. That bodywork down that side does need sorting out. But the ultimate goal, or the end goal, would be I want to give it away on Planet of Dreams. The idea behind Planet of Dreams is to buy cars from my subscribers and then give my subscribers a chance to win them for free at the end of the project, all right? So we're going to get videos out of this, get it all tidied up, and it is a great or perfect opportunity for me to get an Audi A3 8V. Like, this is a new shape A3, or newish shape A3, on Planet of Dreams, and yes, it's an affordable way of doing things. So it's going to make a wicked project. I am genuinely quite excited about it. I'm going to talk to you shortly about what my sort of ideas are for the car, but before we do that, let's throw a camera up in the window, go through HPI, I'll show you that quickly, and then we'll head out on the road and go see what it drives like, right? Because, yeah, hopefully, I know it does drive all right, it'll be fine, all right? But we'll see, we'll see. Right, before we go for HPI, I've got this camera in my hand, and I thought what we need to do, guys, is we need to I haven't showed you the interior of this car, and I just need to show you that steering wheel. It is, like I keep saying, it is an S-Line. There's a big lorry there. But anyway, yeah, the steering wheel, flat bottom steering wheel, S-Line, of course, super modern, 115,778 miles there. Today is the 26th of November, according to that. It's not the 26th of November. No idea what the date is, but it's sometime at the beginning of June. S-Tronic gearbox, very, very nice. This is probably, is this the first automatic gearbox car that we've given away on Planet Dreams? I think it is. A G-Wiz, that was a rev and go, wasn't it? G-Wiz is a legend, man. But yeah, all this is very nice. You've got the pop-up screen as well. Let me just display this for those that want to soak all this wonderful stuff. Look at that. Look at that, man. Connect mobile phone. Oil change and inspection due. You know, it's going to need a bit of TLC. It will definitely need to go to VRS. It's got S-Line seats. Look at them seats. Look at them bloody seats, guys. S-Line badges in the back there. And it's got a bit of dust there as well. So it does need a proper valet. Back seats as well. You know I love a car with back seats. Super sensible, super reliable, and super practical. Centre armrest with the locking nut in there. Very dusty in there as well. As if it's been in a body shop. Little telltale signs. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, look out for stuff like that. But anyway, guys, it's also got diesel in it. I should mention that. Very, very important. It's got fuel in it, which is a rare thing on this channel. So what we're going to do right now is pull up HPI and quickly show you what the crack is with a HPI check on this car, all right? So RX14 ZKL, Audi A3 S-Line TD semi-automatic. All registers are clear. It's not been stolen before. It's got no finance on it. It's got no security watch. And more specifically, or more importantly, it's not an insurance write-off, which is brilliant, yeah? Audi A3, blah, 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 all the basic details, 7 former keepers, it is black. The current keeper's had it since February 2022, so not very long at all. First registered in March 2014, all that basic mumbo jumbo, and the spec is what we care about. This car has got £0 worth of spec. I think that is the first ever on this channel. It doesn't, I don't think it even has parking sensors. Doesn't have parking sensors, but forget about that. Look how cool this car is. Low budget, high mileage, salvage-ish car. That is what this platform's about. Getting good value for money cars and giving my subscribers a chance to win them for nothing, all right? So optional equipment, there is none, but it is still quite a nice car, yeah? We're gonna make it better. We are gonna make it even better, all right? So if we go to NMR check as well, it's got no mileage discrepancies, which is brilliant. Market values, 98,000, based on the fact that based on the assumption that it's got 98,000 miles, which it doesn't have. It's got quite a lot more miles than that. If we looked at the part exchange value of this car, is that the lowest one on there? £7,160, but obviously that's the wrong valuation because of the mileage. Let's look at Cat Black Book, see if that comes up with anything. Can we adjust the mileage on that? Yeah, 120,000 miles. So the below average condition with 125,000 miles, according to CAP, is £6,300, okay? So it definitely needs a good couple of grand's worth of prep. So although sometimes things seem mega cheap, it can be false economy buying things for mega cheap because they can cost a lot more. But for a project car on my channel, it is absolutely perfect. Now if we go back here, anything else to talk about? It's got an MOT, which is handy, 22nd of the 8th, 2022. So it's got a bit of an MOT. I think that's enough to talk about. What we really need to do, guys, we need to hit the road, see what it drives like, and do draggy times in it, because that's obviously going to be a good indicator to see a before and after if we, at some point during the journey of this car, if we decide to tune it, all right? So let's go. Very calm, not very exciting, isn't doing loads. But you know what is exciting about this car, which I strangely do get excited about, is when you get a car that looks brilliant, like looks sporty, it looks cool, but it's got a tiny engine under the bonnet. This is a 1.6 diesel, which I've said about 15 times in this video. It produces just over 100 horsepower, so that is like minute power compared to, I think it's probably the lowest power car, bar the G-Wiz, I've ever had on my channel. But you know what, it just looks bloody brilliant. And I drove it down the road yesterday with the boys in the car, and I pulled out, and I just, in my mind, I just assumed, I just thought I expected it was a 2 litre diesel, and I put my foot down, it weren't doing much. was like thinking, this ain't very quick, and then the boy said it's just a 1.6 diesel. So for a 1.6 diesel, to be fair, it moves all right. But I think the real thing with this car is, or with this platform, this whole idea of getting content out of cars, buying cars of subscribers, giving other subscribers a chance to win them for nothing, is doing it with cars that appeal to the people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to do it with like Lambos and crazy cars. That would be amazing. It would make incredible content. But one, it just wouldn't be affordable. And two, I just find that sometimes people win these cars and then they're like, do you know what, Cal, I actually don't really want that car. I'd rather have the money. I want to kind of offer cars that I feel like are going to fit people's lives better, and I feel like this car here is probably a dream car for so many people. I know full well when I post this video, I'm going to get messages from people saying, Calvin, let me buy that car off you. I want to give you money for that car. And I'm going to be like, no, don't DM me that. Don't ask me that. Don't comment. I'm not selling this car. It is going on Planet of Dreams, all right? So it is ideal for the platform, but I think what I need to do is stop banging on, because this video has gone on for a long time. We need to quickly get to the draggy time section of the video and see, for some strange, we may as well check it out and we see what it does 20 to 70 mile an hour in. All right, let's go. Right, so we put it in sports mode. We do have a sports mode, auto stop start, and ready, 3 2 1, it's off. Oh, that's manual mode, Cal. Ah, oh, right, let's go again. 3 2 1, come on. I feel like it's going to start with a 10, but the Yaris T-Sport done it in 9.77 seconds, so it'd be good if we beat that. It does feel like it's taken a while, I'm not gonna lie, but we're nowhere near there yet. We're getting there now.
A few moments later.
And we're gonna be there in about 3 seconds. 2, 1. Oh my God! That is super slow. That is, let me do another one. I can't even tell you what, I'm gonna tell you what time I've done. It done 14.44 seconds. I think that makes it the slowest car ever to do ever on the Draggy leaderboards. We can beat that though. We can beat that. Let's do it again. 3 2 1. Come on, car. You can do better than this. 31.8 miles per gallon. By the way, we're currently doing Draggy times. Yeah, we're doing a performance check in a minute. But whilst doing that, I thought I'd compliment the car on the MPG consumption, 31.8. There we go. Did we beat 14.44 seconds? Oh my God, we absolutely smashed it. We done it in 13.38 seconds. Right, so the Draggy times, they were not very good at all, were they? But you know what? I expected they wouldn't be good. It's a big heavy car with a little tiny engine, and you know what? It looks good. That's all that matters. That is exactly what this project is all about. This car can get driven and it's affordable. It can get insured by so many different people, and that is exactly what this car represents. It does not represent performance, but it would be cool to get it remapped and see what a difference a remap would make. So that brings me on to the final chapter of this video. What I plan to do with this car is, I would love to, we've done like the Golf R replica. I am currently doing another replica project as well for Planet of Dreams, which you might or might not know about at this stage, I don't know. But what I would like to do is kind of, I can't call it an S3 replica, but I am going to call it an S3 replica. We're going to do a fake S3 project on this car, and all I really want to do to it, so it doesn't really deserve the title fake S3, I'd like to get it wrapped in an S3 colour. This bodywork needs sorting. I don't want to get it in the body shop because I don't want to keep it the same colour. I think it's exciting for content, exciting for videos, and exciting for the winner of this car if we get it wrapped in a different colour. Let me know which colour you think we should wrap it in the comments below. I will not move forward with it until you lot tell me. And the wheels could do with a set of Audi S3 wheels. So if anyone's got a set of Audi S3 wheels for this car, do reach out to me. I'd love to buy a set. These wheels look good, don't get me wrong, but they're S-Line wheels. I want it looking a bit more presentable, yeah? That's the plan. We'll get the steering wheel retrimmed, get it tuned, get it all checked out by VRS, and do all the usual stuff that I like to do with all my projects on this channel, all right? So yeah, I want to say a big shout out to Wakas and his mate. I didn't even get his bloody mate's name, but he was such a nice guy. They were both proper sound, and they're actually car traders, which I know I mentioned that earlier. In fact, boys, if you watch this video, which I know you will, if you want to pop back down and do a video with me, I would actually love to get used to on the channel. Like, it'd be wicked. They came all the way from Birmingham to sell us this car. He was just brutally honest and said, look, we've been offered a stupid amount of money for this car. I feel like it'd be good for you, Cal. And we just found a common ground at £4.5 grand, and I thought, you know what, this car's all right for £4.5 grand. This is perfect, and it's the perfect bloody car, like I've said so many times in this video, for the platform and for the channel, all right? Thanks for everyone who comes to us to buy their cars, to sell their cars. Like, we get so many customers at Binker and the car buying shop. It is absolutely brilliant. So your support is very, very much appreciated. Guys, I'm gonna wrap it up, leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the fake S3 or salvage, non-salvage-ish, whatever you call it, Audi A3 S-Line. Do me a favour, hit like if you like this video, hit subscribe if you're new to my channel, and if you're on Instagram, do not forget Instagram. Instagram's dying, man. I'm on TikTok now. If you're on TikTok, give me a follow on TikTok, at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.